Another week.
Another week. I feel we should get tattoos. Let's say that.
Another week. Literally.
Like,
Suicide prevention, girl power, ADHD mantra. Another fucking week.
that's right. That's right. Welcome.
Hello, another week with the vessels in between. If you're new here, my name's Destiny. I am a lesbian tarot reading witch.
And I'm Heidi, a bilingual psychic medium.
We are two girls that like to yap about everything metaphysical, paranormal, spiritual, controversial, spiritual wellness, and all
Yeah,
in the mix.
it's an umbrella.
Yeah. Anyway, Happy New Year. It's
Happy New Year.
2026.
Yeah.
And some of us celebrate, some of us don't. I think you and I probably celebrate a little bit of both, one foot in each world.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my community celebrates New Year now, so I'll celebrate New Year now, and then I'll celebrate it again when the spring comes around, and um, it's Beltane time. So we're just gonna be talking about all things 2026 and what it
That's right.
means for us and what we hope it means for you. Anyway, you got your tarot read recently.
Yes, I literally just got a tarot reading at Bewitched Oddities new in Eugene. Go check them out. They are amazing. I don't know about you, Destiny, but I felt like I had to go to Portland or Newport to go to those very witchy shops. You know what I mean?
Yes. In
Because
like
they're,
a luxury way. Like it
yeah,
is sexy in there. Like
it
it is
really is.
delicious,
Hmm.
sultry, dripping in this like, oh, I
I
don't
like
know,
those words. Yes,
dark goddess yumminess.
that's what it is. It feels like this dark goddess, divine feminine
Yes. It's
energy in
good.
there. Yeah. And so Rin is their in-house tarot reader, and I got my tarot read. It was it was great in that um I've never done like even for myself, I've never done. I think you do the spread,
Yeah,
the
I just
yearly
spread
spread.
that for the year.
Mhm.
Yeah, for the year I do a couple options, but I do like a spread of them by seasons, by months, by quarter themes. But
But you do like a New Year's spread, like you just did that at Breezeway, yeah?
yeah,
And so I've done maybe like the week ahead for me or the day ahead. So I never really done a year ahead for myself. The reason I say that is because I feel like this reading very much correlated with the new beginnings of things for me. And while I don't necessarily like celebrating the new year because I celebrate more in the spring as like a rebirth, things are growing and things like that. But uh yeah, this felt very much like something new that I have been looking to dive in this sort of my spiritual mediumship journey. And this reading felt very validating in that it was spirit saying, go for it. Go for it, and I'll be by your side. And yeah, so that was a long answer, but it was good.
and this is referring to your
My
new
reading.
group.
There are a few new things that I'm thinking about. And one of the things is the paranormal investigating group that is a rotating group of friends and do paranormal investigations because I am fascinated. I am addicted. They just posted ours. Let me tell you, Destiny, the reason it was taking me so long, not only technology and me, oh my God, whatever, separate conversation, but I kept hearing things. Like I kept hearing EVPs. And there is one that's gonna blow your freaking mind. Because, do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me, tell me.
I feel like I should just show you on the thing. So, this was like the second half of us walking around, and we're still in the main area.
Hmm.
And you were by the counter because I wanted to go get batteries and things like that from where we were set up. So, you're by the counter. I came back. I'm by myself. And on the app, I also need to reach out to those app people, whoever created it. It's freaking amazing. I'm like, how did you do this? But on the app it says you can hear us, and there's something else about not being alone. So as I'm doing whatever I'm doing there, the app shows the word boy. Right at the same time, you hear a voice go, boy, just like that. It's the EVP plus the app at the same freaking time.
That is nuts. I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah. And I slowed it down. I was like, that's not, but I just heard that. Like, I've watched the footage a ton of times because I'm trying to sync things up in the thing. I show like the timestamps. So like I had to sync that up with the sound, and I've learned a lot. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
It's my first video. It's a little rough, but but I've learned a lot. Um, but how it's synced up, and the one of your middle name and then your brother's name,
Yeah.
that to me was somebody popping in to say hey. So, and didn't we later get one of your people's names?
We did. Yeah.
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 So again, what? So that's why I just want to talk to spirits all the time.
Yeah.
I actually have right here, just for funsies. This is an EMF reader, and then there's a cat bowl somewhere over here. And basically, the idea is if spirit wants to make their presence known and interact with those things, they can. So I'm going to welcome the spirits that I know are here in my bubble to interact with that throughout our conversations. And if they don't, they don't. But I think it's fun. So
I'm jealous of you. I wish I had those things. I need to just get one. They're not that expensive.
they're not. They're really not. And then even the cat balls, I was walking around with them, and I have cats. And I was like, I should probably give them one of these. It's a toy meant for them.
Do they love that? Do they love it?
Yeah, I think they're gonna
Jason
love it
would
because I
love
haven't
that.
showed them. But
Oh,
anyway, so yes, it's related to that, but it's also related to my spiritual journey in that I have been feeling like diving deeper into this sort of understanding. Scarier spirits, entities are just misunderstood. You know what I mean?
I'm with ya. That's what I think.
So,
Well, yeah, I'm really comfortable in that space of like feeling afraid and looking scary things in the face, on a spiritual level, which is why I offer like banishments and house cleansings and things like
that's
that because
right.
I'm not afraid to go to toe to toe with something scary.
Hmm.
Um, and that's not to say that my body doesn't feel nervous or doesn't feel what's going on. But it's the mental
Yeah.
that I stand on that like nothing is bigger than me and my team.
Hmm.
Um, and I will win. And I'll also be fair and ethical. You know,
Hmm.
like I can fight if I need to fight. I feel like I genuinely feel like I could do an exorcism for somebody.
Yeah. I remember
Genuinely.
we've talked about this where
Yeah.
you were like, would you be down?
Yeah. I'd be there. I'd be there singing my little lungs out,
Mm-hmm.
blessing you,
Mm-hmm.
anointing you, doing whatever. While you were like vomiting all over the place and screaming. I got you. So, yeah, I feel unafraid in that way that like my mind, my spirit,
Mm.
my team is always at the front of the line and
Mm-hmm.
leading the pack, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Your body is just another being in the pack. It's just
Yeah.
one fraction of your whole.
So I'm kind of looking into that. I think you have helped in some of the sort of facing certain fears because in being so confident and being like, I'm right here, we can do this together kind of thing. I feel like my confidence in that, like it unlocked something for me. It's funny because I'm looking at this this little thing that my kids gave me because I am the embodiment of this
Anxiety from inside
anxiety.
out.
Yeah, and so the thing about anxiety is like anxiety wants to protect and wants everyone to be okay. And that includes myself, but any kind of change that can be scary, whether it's not scary at all or just into this unknown, right? That's how I feel most of the time. I'm just like, okay, I'm doing this. I'm doing this thing. So I don't know.
Yeah, I understand that so deeply. And I
Hmm.
feel like such an anxious person.
Hmm.
But you are not the first person to tell me that, like, in whatever we were doing, that they felt led and calmed by my confidence and my presence. And that is just the epitome again of like being able to overcome what's happening in your body because my physical experience is like 100% of the time anxious, right?
Yeah.
I'm a huge stoner girl. I have to
No.
journal nightly to get it out. I cry all the time.
That's actually great. I love that you journal nightly because that's something I feel like I should do.
Well, I'll give you advice, okay? And this kind of goes with the new year, where we were like, me and my partner, we set small goals for ourselves. 10 minutes of journaling. My goals, personally, 10 minutes of journaling, 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of mobility. And we have to call it mobility, girl, because if we call it exercise, we're not going to want to do it.
Mobility. I love it.
So for your mobility time, you can take a walk, you can do yoga, you can jump up and down, you can dance, you can
Hmm.
stretch, you can do whatever little thing you want to do, but you just have to intentionally move your body for 10 minutes. And
Yeah.
then I have to intentionally write something down for 10 minutes. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a shit entry, but it's just the pen to paper consciousness flow that matters.
I
And since
love
I've been
that.
doing it, honestly, it's pretty good. It's 8 days in and I've met the goal every day. So,
Oh. Yeah, what does that do for you? Like, because I'm feeling just when you're talking about it, it does. It feels like a positive release, of
yeah,
everything.
and it just stops the cycle in your head. I get all my rage out, say what I need to say, and
Hmm.
then, girl, I got the tarot deck out too. Okay, I
Yeah.
pull it back
Hmm.
soon. How am I feeling, and what do I need to do about it?
Yeah, yeah. It's your personal therapy.
No,
Like,
literally, especially if you use the tarot effectively, girl,
hmm.
it can heal you because it gives you that outside perspective that like you're not able to have in the moment. I'm an
Right.
air sign moon. I'm a
Hmm.
Gemini moon. Okay.
Hmm.
Immediately, goodbye. Challenge is here. Goodbye. I want out. I'm leaving. Goodbye. And you're
Yeah.
never gonna know it.
No,
Okay.
no, but that's
You're
the
not
way you're
supposed to, but that's
feeling.
where you need to get one foot on the land. Like literally was the Eight of Wands in the reverse position, which is the like all the wands are flying through the sky. I always say if I were to design a tarot deck, if you've ever had your cards read by me and the Eight of Wands comes out, I literally always say, stop, go. That's what it means. Upright, go,
Um,
reverse, stop. Like it's a very plain
hmm.
card. And so
Yeah.
it's in the reverse position, girl. I had to hear that stop hella loud. And
Yeah.
so it just stops you in your tracks if you're able to use it honestly. If you're not able
Yes.
to use the tarot honestly, you can lead yourself into literal psychosis. Try to always
Mm-hmm.
be validated in your point of
Mm-hmm.
view with the tarot deck. But if you use it as an honest, vulnerable reflection tool,
Mm-hmm.
wow, it can give you some perspective.
That's
So,
actually, yeah, that's actually that can be another topic too. You have to have some kind of self-awareness
oh yeah, self-awareness big time. I hear
for
people all the time say, I can't read my own tarot, I'm too biased.
hmm
Because you're not self-aware. That's why you can't read your own
Well,
tarot.
I feel that way for myself.
Oh, I'm
In
sorry for reading you right now on this podcast,
No,
Heidi.
you're totally fine. What I mean is, for myself, I would have to look at the meaning. And then when I look at the meaning, I can like, oh, like ponder and say, oh, okay, that's how this connects to. You know what I mean? But when I'm
Yeah,
just looking at it intuitively, that's when I think I'm biased, where I'm like, oh, um,
100%.
trying to think of one. Like I don't know, even like the moon, right? If the moon is basically saying, "Hey, this part of you needs to be illuminated in that it's a part of you that you're trying to hide."
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, "The moon, I love the moon, and it's telling me that I should go outside and look at the stars." And you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Where instead
Yes.
of yeah.
Well, and that's
So,
just like a difference in like also how you read tarot too. Like I for years would reference the book every single time, reference the book, reference the website. Personally, I love Labyrinthos. I'm gonna plug them a million times on this podcast.
yeah.
But I
You
would
should tag them.
only I know, right? I would only read with Labyrinthos. I would look it up and then I would find myself in those definitions. And
Yeah.
then soon I just memorized those definitions and memorized other definitions and then entered my intuition into the
Mhm.
reading using the definition and the traditional use of the card as my foundational understanding of the card. So it allows the tarot to speak to me more fluidly but
Mhm.
more, I mean, there are plenty of tarot readers that read intuitively and never touch a book. And some people advise that you don't touch a book. And I think, yeah, just there's value in that, but there's
Mhm.
also a ton of value in like knowing the actual true meanings of the cards. And I feel like that's how I'm able to be so accurate. It's because I'm
Yeah.
able to see the full story. Because if you know the full story, you know that the tarot references every single part of the human experience.
Mhm.
Like it's a puzzle
Yeah.
of moments in our life, a puzzle of experiences. And when you
Mhm.
put all 78 cards together, you see the entire experience. So when you break up the cards in each reading, you're getting a different picture. It kind of reminds me of like those cubes where you like flip them around, and it's like a different, it's like
Uh-huh.
six puzzles,
Yeah.
and cube puzzles. It's kind of like that. Like you read them in a new way, they mean a new thing, but because you have these core puzzle pieces that are relatable, that are direct, and that
Mhm.
are experienced by millions and millions of people before us.
Mm.
Anyways, that's my tarot soapbox.
Yeah,
What
I
about
love it. I love
here?
it when you talk about tarot because I'm always like, "Ooh, ah," because I feel like there's like new ideas, new things that get my wheels turning in this sort of way of looking at tarot and yeah, how it's just I think it was the last thing that you said about basically like people before us. Um, and that's why the tarot is amazing because it is a collective human experience.
Hmm.
And while our stories are not all the same, we are somehow reflected in those 78 cards. It's
And our challenge is not unique to us, like
Mhm.
billionaires who have never seen struggle a day in their life
Mhm.
are still struggling with loneliness or fear of disappointment or anxiety or the same bodily feelings. Because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, we're all human, regardless of what we have going on in our life around us. This
Yeah.
experience is like inseparable between humans,
Yeah.
Even the
Yeah.
worst of the worst and the best of the best have
Mhm.
these same experiences.
Yeah.
And I feel like the tarot does just such a good job at capturing that, that I can
Mm-hmm.
have anybody at my table in any situation. The cheater or the cheated on, the abuser and the abused. I can have either one of them sitting at my table and their jaw's going to be on the floor.
And
I'm just going to
sometimes
be
you've
talking
had
to
both
them.
together, haven't you?
Huh?
And sometimes you've had both together.
Yeah. And then it gets really awkward. Mostly in bar settings because they're just like, oh yeah, like stumble over, whatever,
Oh,
sit down.
no.
And I'm reading at a bar in a few weeks.
Do you want to say where?
Good luck. Yeah, let me get the details though.
Okay.
It's a burlesque show. If you're interested in burlesque and following the event when it comes out, you can follow Our Bitch Monday on Instagram.
Okay.
Beware because it's real spicy on there. Anyway, that's my freaking girl. Like,
Uh-huh.
I love her. Anyways, and she eats down when she performs, so highly recommend. Anywho, I'm reading at her birthday show. So
Oh,
honored.
nice.
And I just know that there's gonna be a couple that tries to sit down. Of course, when you go to burlesque, you want to sit down and do tarot with your partner. Like that's just a thing to do. I just give a disclaimer. I just say it could get real personal and
Mm-hmm.
things that you don't think will come up on the table. So are you sure you want to do it alone? And then
So
say
listen
yes,
to
then
your tarot reader because they're not playing.
no. I mean, it depends on who's reading your tarot. But I'm
No, but
certainly
like
not
with
playing.
with you, yeah, like listen because it
Yeah,
gets real fast.
it gets real fast. Ain't that the truth? Speaking
Mm-hmm.
of it gets real fast and you get your tarot read by me, I did pull a collective reading.
Uh-huh.
Um, like a collective hug hand out to
Mm-hmm.
you.
To me?
Um, to you, the world. You too.
Okay.
To
I was like,
you, to
what?
the audience,
Okay.
to whoever's listening to this, the
Okay.
world.
I love it.
For 2026, we have Six of Wands in the reverse position.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be good. Not looking good. Six of Wands is a card of victory, card of winning, card of triumph. In the reverse position, we're doing the opposite. Six of
Mm.
Wands is a very clear card for me too. I even have her in my office. Um,
Mm.
but it's looking like this isn't going to be our best year, guys, which is unsurprising based on how it started. And the advice from my new Oracle deck, which is called the Comfort Oracle. I got a Barnes& and Noble gift card for Christmas from my in-laws, and I
Uh-huh.
have tons of books on my TBR. And
Mm-hmm.
I have a library card. I'm a regular library reader. I just think I buy books and you can just have access to literally hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Anyway, my library rant. I'm a library kid, okay? Anyway, so I got an Oracle deck instead, and I was pleasantly surprised. I
Mm-hmm.
think everyone should have this fucking deck. It's
What
like
is it?
three decks in one. It's called the Comforting Oracle, and
Okay.
it has three parts to it: dream cards,
Okay.
ground cards, they're green,
Okay.
and nurture cards.
And so you
Okay.
have them separated?
I read the book, and the
Mm-hmm.
author said, do what you feel is right for you and
Mm-hmm.
your reading style.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what the different cards mean. The cards were so unique. Like dream is about like calming down, releasing, resting. Ground is about like growth, the physical world. And
Mm-hmm.
then nurture is just like little words of affirmation
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to nurture you. Like they're
Yeah.
just affirming. And so I thought, I want to keep it separate. So like when I have a reading with somebody or when I have a reading for myself, I can choose which of the decks to read from
Yeah.
based on that reading because like so
Yeah.
I've been keeping them separate and I've been enjoying keeping them separate and using them that way.
I
So
like it.
anyway, they are one of the themes on the front, and then on
Mm-hmm.
the back they have an entire paragraph breakdown. And
Oh.
then there's a book where it goes into an even deeper dive of the card. Um if
Is
you
it
are
separate?
it's no, it's together.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
Uh-huh.
It's like a mini book, you know, like you get with a deck, but it's like
Yeah.
both pages, full description, in-depth description. It's great.
Oh, I love that.
And if you are a tarot or oracle collector, I guess just an oracle collector, you
Hmm.
would know how hard it is to find oracle cards with words on them.
Mm.
I need more of those. If you know of them and you're listening to this, if you can recommend them to me, that would be great. But it makes it so easy
Mm-hmm.
to read for clients because I
Mm-hmm.
don't have to go home one moment
Yes.
and,
Yeah.
and
Right.
see if there's something that resonates with them in the book. Now I have to look through this whole book and make them wait, and I look
Right.
like a loser. Like I don't know what my
Right.
cards mean.
Uh-huh.
Um, but when they have the words on them, it's so easy to just say, here's the card, here's what it says. And it
Yeah.
also adds to like that easy flow of undeniability and magic.
That's true. I didn't really think about that because that one Oracle deck that you have has words on it, which I remember when I first saw, I was like, what is this?
And I bring her every time
Mm-hmm.
because it's just so easy. It's so intuitive to read with. Like it just makes sense for reading tarot for other people that the definition is right when you pull out the card. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I say all that to say that it's super hard to find cards with words on them, and I
Right?
literally only have the one deck, and this one has a beautiful description directly on the card and an even more beautiful description in the book. So if you're a tarot reader professionally, if you're having long sessions with clients, pull out that book and say, here's what else
Mhm.
it has to offer. Or if, you know, you're pulling multiple and one of them is extra resonant,
Yeah.
say, like, let's read what the author wrote about this card and see if anything else resonates with it or with you.
Right. Right.
Nice to pull and read and be done with it. So, anyways, the
Mm-hmm.
card corresponding with the Six of Wands in reverse.
Is is which one?
I pulled three cards and I pulled three of the oracle cards directly above each of the tarot that I pulled. So the Six of Wands in the reverse position ended up being below this dream oracle. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Look forward to something comforting every day. When we're failing, when it's all hard, we're going to look for something
Mm.
comforting every day. What are
Mm-hmm.
your favorite daily routines, habits, and rituals? They probably bring you joy and comfort. We all need something to look forward to each day, not only to engage with the next 24 hours, but also to feel inspired and dream. Get excited anticipating your morning pick-me-up drink or the juicy reveals in the next chapter of a novel. Take things day by day. Make life more comforting and manageable.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That is
Yeah,
so right.
that makes sense with the other. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is how you
Mm-hmm.
take care of it when you feel like everything is crumbling. That present moment and make it sweeter. Next card, Ten of
Mm-hmm.
Cups.
Oh, I like that
For the
one.
Ten of Cups.
Yeah.
I am also using the Flower Child Tarot in case you're
Mm-hmm.
wondering, because I just feel like there is so much ugliness right now happening around us in this world. It's literally overwhelming that I feel like even though, yes, it's the dead of winter, like I am grasping at those little like moments of light to like keep me afloat, right? Like that's why we have
Right.
Christmas trees. That's why we put lights on our house when it's winter time
Right.
because we need to bring light to the darkness. That's what I'm doing and trying to manifest with this flower child tarot that I'm bringing
Right.
to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we have the Ten of Cups, indicating, I think, the need to be nurtured and comforted by our closest community, our family. If that is our chosen family, if that's your real biological family, it doesn't matter. It's just those people that feel like you feel like them, and you all feel like home together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so really lean on them because we're going to need it to be able to brave the storm. And
Yeah.
then the Six of Cups comes up, which talks about nurturing our inner child and the need to kind of meet them where
Oh,
they are through
yeah.
the challenge. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Tower, indicating that, yeah, it's going to be really bumpy ride, but
Mm-hmm.
we can brave it if we stay
Yeah.
close to our community and we stay connected with who we are, and who we've always been and who we always will be, even through the
Mm-hmm.
challenge. Above the Ten of Cups, we have the Ground card. It'll just prune the overgrowth, just like a shrub that's grown unwieldy.
That's what
And
I got.
An aspect of your life needs pruning. Cut back what's outgrown its crazy container and become too much, like a commitment, role, or habit. View your life as a garden with just enough room to comfortably fit each relationship and responsibility. Don't overdo. Trim what spread beyond a grounding boundary or even become parasitic as wise preparation for new growth.
Hmm.
Thank you.
I
So
like
bring it
that.
down. Bring it down to
Yeah.
a minimum, to the things that really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Above the Six of Cups, coming in contact with our inner child is aptly placed under nurture. Validate another's emotions and experiences. Nurture others in your relationships by listening with love as people process their emotions and experiences. When someone expresses a vulnerable feeling or recalls a victimizing encounter, talk less and listen more. Create comforting conversations where folks feel safe to share. When emotions are running high, validating them lowers the intensity. New opportunities arise to heal old trauma. Okay, Six of Cups. Self-care increases your capacity to hold space for others. I'm always saying that. You got to take care of the vessel before your vessel takes care of others.
Yes.
It's like how
It-
they say when the plane's going down, you got to put your
yes.
oxygen on first. You got to
That's
take care of
exactly what I was
yourself.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, be there for others. Let them be there for you. Let it be reciprocal. Let it be
Mm-hmm.
familial.
Yeah.
I think that's the message here to the bottom with the Six of
Mm-hmm.
Cups.
And
Um,
so this was a collective reading for this month. Is that or what was
for
it
this
for?
year.
Oh, for this year. Oh, it does sound bumpy.
It does sound bumpy, unfortunately. But I mean, I also say with year predictions that like you just have to have the balanced mindset to go through it. Like there will always be challenge. There we will
Mm-hmm.
never look ahead a year and
Mm-hmm.
see perfection
Right.
and glory and safety. You know, there will always be challenge that comes up. It's just really what challenge at what time. And,
Yeah.
you know, what can I expect the challenge to look like in each season? Because there's always challenge, right? The wheel is the wheel
Mm-hmm.
for a reason because it spins constantly. It
Mm-hmm.
spins constantly. It has to spin to move. The
Mm.
wheel has
Mm-hmm.
to spin to move. We have to go through challenges with the time that's happening in order to get to our next destination.
Mm.
So you got to be brave to handle a year ahead reading and
Yeah.
confident enough in yourself that you'll be able to navigate the waters as they flow up to you, which is what the moon
Mm-hmm.
is saying to us, is
Mm-hmm.
that even when things are dark and scary and there's mysterious monsters beneath us, I feel like they're going to eat us. We can trust
Mm-hmm.
ourselves enough to navigate those challenges,
Mm.
seen or unseen. We can handle it when it comes to us. We can get
Yeah.
through it.
I think you're right. A year ahead, um, is never going to be sunshine and rainbows because um, it doesn't make sense that that would look like that. But um, having the tools, I think, in this sort of once you get a year ahead reading, having the sort of, okay, this month is going to be like this or whatever, having the resources and tools to be able to,
Navigate.
yeah, in order to navigate whatever it is. So I'm just trying to think of an example because it like made sense in my head. Like if you saw something about like, oh, the Nine of Swords being in the year.
Mhm.
What is something that you would recommend for
Got it.
someone? Yeah.
I Okay, I'll use 2025 as an example because that's the most recent example that I can think of in my
Oh,
head.
yeah, that's
And my
perfect.
2025 year ahead reading was spot freaking on for me. And you know what it told me? That my biggest area of growth was going to be in learning to tell the truth, learning
Mm,
to use my voice, learning to say what I actually mean, and learning how to communicate effectively.
yeah.
And it came true. And you know what? I use your head readings more to help me stay grounded when the moment happens. Because I
Okay.
know that I'm not crazy. I know it's
Mhm.
divinely appointed. I know it's been seen before and I've been seen through it.
Okay.
And I know that because my picture shows up in the tarot, that the cycle will continue.
Mm.
And I also know what I need to do when that moment comes.
Okay.
When I find myself holding in a secret, not saying how I'm feeling, or not telling the truth about my experience. I know that I'm being called in that moment to grow through that because that was already predetermined for me. We already talked about that in the beginning of the year.
Mm.
So I take it more as like a roadmap
Mm-hmm.
as I then I do like a toolbox. But it just helps
Okay.
me know that that moment is coming, and when it comes, I can respond to it by following the guidance of divine is laying before me,
I
right?
like that. The
Following the path.
roadmap. Yeah.
Yeah, you just follow, you continue to follow the path.
Yeah. But do you agree that things can change, like from what we see?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because,
Because I have seen, like, for example, like my relationship, we'll be
mm-hmm,
vulnerable here, get
mm-hmm,
really bad and come to like a
mm,
breaking point that I literally asked the tarot, like, what can I do to prevent this?
mm,
And she told me to tell the truth. And that was before 2025. So it had already been rubbing up against me,
mm-hmm.
you know, and continued to really open in 2025 because that's how you change the path in front of you. If you want to change it, you can read about how to change it, or you can accept what is and it will just continue to snowball down the mountain, but you got to catch a snowball. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And I feel like the tarot does a good job of like coaching you into a different direction. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I see when somebody wants to connect and do a psychic session. I see what they are looking at, you know what I mean? And I see what some of the possibilities are with either outcome or whatever, but it's always up to them to choose. It can't be me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
And I mean, I feel like the tarot, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, 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 you're fine. I was done.
Oh, I was going to say, I feel like that is also reflected in the hermit, like your
Mm,
ability to choose what your intuition is saying or choose to
hmm
just remain here. Like there's always a choice to show up differently than who you are. You just have to ask and you have to read with honest eyes when you see
Yeah.
it, because sometimes it calls you out and calls you to change and to evolve in
hmm
whatever area that you are. For
You
sure.
know what song kept coming up for me while you were
What?
talking about it? You know the song, Say What You Wanna Say.
Yeah.
Let the words come out
Yeah. Did you
honestly.
watch K-pop Demon Hunters?
No, I still haven't seen
Oh,
it. Is there something related to that?
yes. I need to pull it up. But there's this song that I literally cried to. Like this was like
Oh.
after I'd learned my lesson, with telling the truth and that it really does work and
hmm
that everybody can meet your needs if you communicate what they are. And then they released K-pop Demon Hunters, and this song freaking assaults me. Let's see. I broke into a million pieces and I can't go back, but now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The scars are part of me. Darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. Why did I cover up the colors stuck inside my head? I should have let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath and I'll find your harmony. The song we couldn't write. This is what it sounds like.
I got chills.
Oh my God.
Okay, I need to watch it.
No, you literally do. And then it goes, my voice without the lies. This is what it sounds like. Fearless and undefined. This is what it sounds like. Truth after all this time. Our voices all combined. When darkness meets the light. This is what it sounds like. What?
I like that.
Huntrix?
Yeah.
You just assaulted me in the form of a children's cartoon. This
You
is what it sounds like when I tell the truth. It's
s-
great.
so many adults. I've heard so many adults recommend this.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It
So it
really
must
is.
have like really struck a chord with a lot of folks who
It did.
are,
I was
yeah.
literally singing that song on my way to work, crying. Like
Yeah.
I just love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like without the lights. And then also when it says when darkness meets the light, this is what it sounds like because we all know I'm not Christian anymore. Maybe you don't.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not Christian anymore, but I do have a very strong Christian background. Grew up
Mhm.
Christian, was worship leader, blah blah blah. You can see that in the other episode.
Mhm.
Um, and one of my favorite like principles in Christianity was whatever is done in darkness will come to light.
Which
Girl, that's the
what is
truth.
that? Say it again.
Whatever is done in the darkness will come to light. Yes, Luke 8:17.
Mhm.
For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open. Truth. Anytime you lie, girl, it will come out. So you just better
Mhm.
save it. It'll come
Mhm.
out. So when it said that, I was like, true.
Mhm.
Reminded me of something that I still always say.
Mhm.
And I love it. I give that movie 5 stars. It's great. We've watched it a million times. My niece loves it. We got
Yeah.
her a K-pop Demon Hunter poster for her room because she's
Oh, that's how much
obsessed.
she loves it.
Oh,
Oh my
she would be
gosh.
napping on the couch and like the song would come on and she would sing it in her sleep while she was fully asleep.
No.
She
Oh
did
my
not stop
God.
singing it. She'll still sing it when we're in the car. I say, "What do you want to listen to?" She says K-pop Demon Hunters and she wants to sing our songs together. And that's the song that we sing together. So
So cute. When something is created that strikes a chord throughout generations.
yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters unites everyone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And
Now I'm
Fortnite.
excited. And Fortnite? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh my
I
God.
love
I don't
Fortnite.
know anything about Fortnite other than it's a game,
That's
right?
fair. You shouldn't know anything about Fortnite. I shouldn't know anything
Well,
about Fortnite. I'm almost 27 years old. I
I
do
mean,
love it.
I'm open to learning. There's something like I can't do video games that are like I don't know, in first person
Oh,
where
yeah, it is really hard.
I
Yeah,
can't. I can't.
I know. I need
So,
it in third person where I can see my little guy on the screen.
yes, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I need. So, anyway,
I'm with you. I'm with you. Anyway, so blah blah blah. New Year. Blah
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 blah blah. Happy
blah.
New Year.
Happy New Year. Celebrate it or don't. Hug and
Yeah.
kiss your family. Take care of yourself. Get rid of things that aren't serving you. Do something comforting every day. And we'll see you again for another week of The Vessels in Between. And remember, as always, that you
You
are the
are the
vessel
vessel
in
in
between.
between.
Good enough. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.